यो मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स र दे भनेको एउटा हु आर इन बिजनेस, त्यो अल पनि हटाइदियो हुन्छ। यो वाक्यमा अल भनेको त्यही मान्छेलाई जनाको, यो दुईटै हटाइदिनुहोस्। आई हेभ मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स हु आर इन बिजनेस, यसको राइट एन्सर के हुन्छ त? आई हेभ मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स, मसँग धेरै साथीहरू छन्, हु आर इन बिजनेस। आई हेभ मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स, मसँग धेरै साथीहरू छन्। आई हेभ मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स, आई हेभ मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स, आई हेभ मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स, आई हेभ मेनी फ्रेन्ड्स, मसँग धेरै साथीहरू छन्। I have many friends. WHO who are in business. I have many friends who are in business. यसरी हामीले के गर्यौं? यो दे भनेको पनि त के हो? मानिसहरू हो। I have many friends. They are in business. I have many friends who are in business. यहाँ ALL all पनि हटाइदिनुहोस्। यहाँ ALL all पनि हटाइदिए हुन्छ। Who are in business है। सजिलै छन् सुरुवातको प्रश्न। हु आर इन बिजनेस, हु आर इन बिजनेस है। यहाँनिर के गर्नु पर्छ त? ARER लाई हटाइयो। अर्को सी मा हेरौं अब, नम्बर सी मा। I met a young girl yesterday. I met a young girl yesterday. मैले हिजो एउटा यङ गर्ल yesterday, एउटा केटीलाई भेटे। I met a young girl yesterday. She is from medical field. उनी मेडिकल फिल्डबाट हुन्। I met a young girl yesterday. She is from medical field. यो young girl भन्नु र SHC भन्नु एउटै त हो। त्यो SHC भएको ठाउँमा WHO गर्नुस्। I met a young girl yesterday. मैले एउटा यङ केटीलाई हिजो भेटे। She is from medical field. She is from medical field. मेडिकल फिल्ड है। अलिकति मर्सी टिम आइरहेको होला अहिले। यो इङ्क एकदमै from WHO who is FROM from, who is from medical field, who is FROM from medical field, who is from medical field, who is from medical field, who is from medical field। अब अर्को हेरौं त। अब के गर्ने त भन्दा अर्कोमा नम्बर रुल अब WHOM होम। WHOM होम भनेको व्यक्तिकै लागि प्रयोग गर्ने हो। होम पनि के गरिन्छ? व्यक्तिकै लागि प्रयोग गर्ने हो। होम के हो? रुल। व्यक्तिको लागि होम प्रयोग गर्ने, व्यक्तिको लागि होम प्रयोग गर्ने, व्यक्तिको लागि WHOM होम, व्यक्तिको लागि होम प्रयोग गर्ने पहिलो कुरा। दोस्रो भनेको के हो? व्यक्तिको लागि होम। दोस्रो भनेको होम भन्दा पछाडी होम प्लस सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अब्जेक्ट, कम्प्लिट सेन्टेन्स। होम भन्दा पछाडी सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अब्जेक्ट सहितको पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ। यहाँ तपाईले के भन्नुपर्छ त? WHOM होम भन्दा पछाडी, होम भन्दा पछाडी सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अब्जेक्ट सहितको पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ। यसमा पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ। होम भन्दा पछाडी सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अब्जेक्ट सहितको पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ। यहाँ चाहिँ सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अब्जेक्ट सहितको पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ है। होम भन्दा पछाडी सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अब्जेक्ट सहितको पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ। व्यक्तिको लागि WHOM होम प्रयोग नगर्ने, होम भन्दा पछाडी सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अब्जेक्ट सहितको पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ, पूर्ण वाक्य आउँछ। त्यो कुरा बुझ्नुपर्छ। एउटै व्यक्ति एउटा वाक्यको कर्ता र अर्को वाक्यको कर्ममा आएन। एउटै व्यक्ति एउटा वाक्यको कर्ता भनेको सब्जेक्ट, एउटा वाक्यको कर्ता र अर्को वाक्यको कर्ममा आएन। WHOM होम गर्ने। एउटै व्यक्ति एउटा वाक्यको कर्ता र अर्को वाक्यको कर्ममा आएमा WH हुम गर्ने। सजिलै प्रश्नबाट पनि थाहा हुन्छ। Ram is a decent student. Ram एउटा decent student हो। I know him well. I know him well. त्यो राम र त्यो हिम भनेको एउटै हो के। वाक्यको यो उतापट्टिको वाक्यमा हिम हर र देव आयो भने हुम लाग्छ। Ram is a decent student whom I know well. Ram is a decent student. Ram is a decent. Ram is a decent student. Ram decent student हो। WHOM whom I know well. Whom I know WELL well. WHOM whom I know well. Just like म राम्ररी चिन्दछु। WHOM whom I know well. Ram is a decent student whom I know well. Ram decent student हो जसलाई म राम्ररी चिन्दछु। Ram is a decent student whom I know well. Sita player हो। We all respect Sita. We all respect Sita. Nowadays, we always respect Sita. Nowadays, हामी सीतालाई अहिले। Sita is a player. We all respect Sita nowadays. They are all in business भन्छ। ती सबै साथीहरु बिजनेसमा छन् भनेको। Sita is a player whom अब यो सीताको लागि मात्र यो हुम प्रयोग भएको। यतापट्टिका शब्दको सीतासँग सम्बन्ध छैन। whom we all respect. Whom we all respect nowadays. कहिलेकाहीँ देव आयो भने पनि त्यही नै हुन्छ है। उतापट्टि के आएको छ हामीले त्यो कुरा हेर्नुपर्छ। एउटा नोटमा के लेख्नुस् त भन्दा दोस्रो वाक्यमा दुईवटा वाक्य मध्ये एउटा वाक्यमा हिम हर देव आएमा हुम लाग्न सक्छ। हामीले यहाँ नोट लेख्नु पर्यो। त नोट के हो भने दुईवटा वाक्य मध्ये दुईवटा वाक्य मध्ये कुनै एकमा दुईवटा वाक्य मध्ये कुनै एकमा हिम HER हर THEM देव आएमा हिम हर THEM देव आएमा हुम गर्ने। यसले के जनाउँछ त यिनीहरु हेर्नुस् त दुईवटा वाक्य मध्ये कुनै एकमा हिम हर देव आएमा WHOM हुम गर्ने। यसलाई हामी के गर्छौं त WHOM हुम गर्ने। यो सजिलै टपिक हो। यो दुईवटा वाक्य मध्ये कुनै एकमा हिम हर र THM देव आएमा हुम गर्ने। सजिलो टपिक नै यही हो। 2 नम्बर आइ नै हाल्छ। यो टपिक सजिलो छ। टेन्स सजिलो छ। प्यासिभ सजिलो छ। न्यारेसन सजिलो छ। पंक्चुएसन मार्क सजिलो छ। प्रिफिक्स सजिलो छ। डेरिभेटिभ सजिलो छ। अलिकति पढ्नु पर्ने धेरै भनेको त्यही सिंगल वर्ड त हो नि। अरु के गाह्रो छ तपाईहरु? अब हुमसँग रिलेटिभ क्लज, हुमसँग प्रिपोजिसनको प्रयोग, हुमसँग प्रिपोजिसनको प्रयोग, हुमसँग प्रिपोजिसनको प्रयोग, WHOM हुमसँग प्रिपोजिसनको प्रयोग। अब यो कुरामा चाहिँ तपाईले के बुझ्ने भन्दा हुमसँग प्रिपोजिसनको प्रयोग भने के त? पहिला यो कुरा बुझ्नु पर्यो है। हुमसँग प्रिपोजिसनको प्रयोग भनेको के? WHOM हुम भन्दा अगाडि जस्तै वाक्यमा on, at, for, with प्रिपोजिसन प्रयोग गरिन्छ। यहाँ हामीले नोट लेखौं। WHOM हुम भन्दा अगाडि, WHOM हुम भन्दा अगाडि, WHOM हुम भन्दा अगाडि के प्रयोग गर्ने? on, at, for, to, WITH with र WITH with प्रयोग गर्ने। WITH with प्रयोग गर्ने WHOM whom भन्दा अगाडि on at for to with प्रयोग गर्ने जुन प्रिपोजिसन त्यहाँ आएको छ सेम प्रिपोजिसन हामीले त्यो प्रिपोजिसन एक्सचेन्ज गर्ने चाहिँ होइन जुन प्रिपोजिसन छ त्यही प्रिपोजिसन प्रयोग गर्ने भनेर बुझ्नु पर्यो है जुन प्रिपोजिसन छ त्यही प्रिपोजिसन whom भन्दा अगाडि on at for to र with प्रयोग गर्ने on at for to with प्रयोग गर्ने अब यो भनेको म तपाईहरुलाई 5-6 वटा वाक्य लेख्छु अब हेरौँ है त जुन प्रिपोजिसन छ त्यही लेख्ने मैले तपाईहरुलाई धेरै पटक धेरै एउटै प्रश्न धेरै पटक पढाइसके Moise is a banker Moise banker हो I am working with him म उसँग हिँडिरहेको छु I am working with him अब यो प्रश्नमा हेर्नुस् त Moise is a banker Moise banker हो and I am working with him Moise is a banker यो with him र यो Moise भनेको सेम हो के Moise is a banker with whom I am working Moise is a banker with whom Moise is a banker with whom जोसँग I am working I am working Moise is a banker with whom जोसँग I am working म हिँड्दैछु Moise is a banker Moise banker हो with whom जोसँग I am working म हिँड्दैछु with whom I am working with whom I am working त्यहाँ जुन प्रिपोजिसन छ त्यही Deepak is a new worker Deepak नयाँ कामदार हो Deepak is a new worker many staff laugh at him many staffs laugh at him धेरैजना स्टाफ ऊ प्रति हाँस्दछन् Deepak is a new worker many staff at home many staff laugh अब यसको एन्सर के हुन्छ भने पहिलो वाक्य जस्ता तस्तै सार्नुस् at whom जस्ट माथि त्यहाँ जे छ त्यही at whom छ नि at him भन्छ at whom अनि बाँकी रहेको many staff laugh many staff मा यस लाग्दैन many staff laugh यसमा यस लगाइरहनु पर्दैन at whom many staff laugh at whom many staff laugh at whom many staff laugh number C maps Hari is a reliable person Hari is a reliable person Hari reliable person so we depend on him to pass the exam we depend on him हामी उसमा भर पर्दछौं we depend on him to pass the exam 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 Hari is a reliable person we depend on him to pass the exam अब हामीले त्यो on him भन्नेलाई नै फोकस गर्नु पर्यो Hari is a reliable person Hari is a reliable person on whom just माथि Hari is a reliable person on whom just माथि we depend on whom we depend to pass the exam यसको आन्सर के हुन्छ त पहिलो वाक्य जस्ता तस्तै Hari is a reliable person on whom on WHOM whom we हामी depend भर पर्दछौं on whom we depend to pass the exam 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 Hari is a reliable person on whom we depend to pass the exam on whom we depend to pass the exam Hari is a reliable person on whom just माथि we depend भर पर्दछौं to pass the exam on whom we depend to pass the exam on whom we depend to pass the exam त्यसरी अब फर हेरौँ Sita is a young girl. Sita is a young doctor. For her to the USA for her. I want to move to the USA for her. You for her भनेपछि Sita is a young doctor for whom I want to move to the USA. यसको आन्सर के हुन्छ त for whom? For whom जसको लागि I want to. For whom I want to MOVE move to the USA. For whom I want to move to the USA. The Sita is a young doctor. Sita young doctor हुन्. For whom जसको लागि I want to move to the USA. पहिलो वाक्य लेखेर तपाईले के गर्नु पर्यो? For whom जसका लागि I want to move to the USA. I want to move to the USA. For whom जसका लागि I want to move to the USA. त्यसले for आएको ठाउँमा for लगाउने, to आएको ठाउँमा to लगाउने, by आएको अब कुन प्रिपोजिसन आएको छ त्यो प्रिपोजिसनले के गर्छ बडी डिसाइड गर्छ है तपाईले त्यो प्रिपोजिसनको आधारमा डिसिजन गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ जस्तो अब हेरौं ईमा हेरौं Muna is a medical nurse. Hospital nurse भन्छ medical nurse भन्दा पनि Muna is a nurse ल Muna nurse हुन् I handed all my property to her. I handed all my PROPERTY property to her. I handed all my property to her. अब यो हरलाई हेर्नुस् त Muna is a medical nurse to whom I handed all my property. Muna is a medical nurse. Muna medical nurse. Muna is a medical nurse to whom Muna is a medical nurse to whom I handed all my property. I handed all my property. Muna is a medical nurse to whom I handed all my property. To whom I handed all my property. यसरी हामीले के गर्छौं त यो सल्भ गर्न चाहिँ WHOS whose भनेको जसको अब यसको रुल्सहरु के हुन् त दोस्रो वाक्यको कर्तामा दोस्रो वाक्यमा his her their र its आयो पहिलो कुरा हामी गर्छौं दुईवटा वाक्य मध्ये कुनै दोस्रो वाक्यमा HIS his HER her THEIR their his her their दोस्रो वाक्यमा his her their र its आएमा ITS its आएमा whose लगाउने its आएमा WHOSE whose लगाउने दोस्रो वाक्यमा his her their दोस्रो वाक्यमा his her their र its his her their र ITS its आएमा WHOSE whose लगाउने दोस्रो वाक्यमा his her their र its आएमा है दोस्रो वाक्यमा अब अर्को हेरौं तपाईले बुझ्नु पर्ने यो चाहिँ आयो भने अब दोस्रो वाक्यमा way of preposition सँग नाउन आएन दोस्रो वाक्यमा of plus noun कहिलेकाहीँ of plus noun ले स्वामित्व जनाएन यसले चाहिँ स्वामित्व जनाएन of plus noun ले स्वामित्व जनाएन दोस्रो वाक्यमा way of plus noun ले स्वामित्व जनाएन दोस्रो वाक्यमा of plus noun ले के गर्यो स्वामित्व जनायो ल कुनै पनि विषय वस्तुको स्वामित्व जनायो यसले भने के गर्ने त त्यो कुरा पनि बुझ्नु पर्यो दोस्रो वाक्यमा way of plus noun ले स्वामित्व जनाएमा WHOSE whose गर्ने अब whose गर्ने यसमा अब यो whose को अर्को हेर्नुस् त हुज भनेको दुईवटा पक्षको सम्बन्ध स्थापना गर्दा, दुईवटा पक्षको सम्बन्ध स्थापना गर्न, दुईवटा पक्षको सम्बन्ध स्थापना गर्न हुज प्रयोग गर्ने, दुईवटा पक्षको सम्बन्ध स्थापना गर्न हुज प्रयोग गर्ने, हुज प्रयोग गर्ने, दुईवटा पक्षको सम्बन्ध स्थापना गर्न WHOSE हुज प्रयोग गर्ने। ल अब हामीले हुजको हेरौँ है त प्लिज। अब यहाँ हेरौँ त प्लिज, see it here. I have a laptop. मसँग ल्यापटप छ। I don't like its color. I don't like its color. I don't like ITS its color. यो ITS its color हेरौँ त। I have a laptop. मसँग ल्यापटप छ। I have a laptop. I don't like its color. Whose color? I don't like. I have a laptop. मसँग ल्यापटप छ। I have a laptop. Whose color I don't like. WHOSE. Whose color? COLOUR color. Whose color I don't like. Whose color I don't like. I have a laptop. Whose color I don't like. I have a laptop. Whose color I don't like. I have a laptop. I don't like its color. I have a laptop. Whose color I don't like. त्यसरी WHOS बुझ्थ्यो। ITS इट्स आउने बित्तिकै यो इट्सले गर्दा थाहा भएको कि यसको भन्छ कसो गर्नु पर्यो, whose color. I met Deepa in a college. Her voice impressed me much. Her voice impressed me much. Her voice. अब यसलाई हामी के गरौँ त, whose voice. I met Deepa in a college. Whose voice. अब तपाईले के गर्नु पर्यो त, WHOSE whose voice. WHOSE whose voice impressed me much. I met Deepa in a college. Whose voice impressed me much. तपाईहरु के गर्नु पर्यो त, जसको आवाजले, whose voice impressed me much. Whose voice impressed me much. I met Deepa in a college. Whose voice, जसको voiceले impressed me much. मलाई के गर्यो त, त्यसले impressed गर्यो. Whose voice impressed me much. Whose voice impressed me much. Number C. Whose voice impressed me much. ठीक छ यसरी. This is a new house. This is a new house. यो नयाँ घर हो. The design of the house attracts everyone. The design of the house. The design of the house attracts everyone. The design of the house attracts. The design of the house attracts everyone. The design of the house attracts everyone. This is a new house. यो नयाँ घर हो. The design of the house attracts everyone. Whose design? This is a new house. Whose design? The design of the house भनेपछि whose design attracts everyone. This is a new house. This is a new house. Whose design? This is a new house. Whose design attracts. This is a new house. Whose design attracts everyone. Whose designs This is a new house whose design attracts everyone. This is a new house. The design of the house attracts everyone. This is a new house whose design attracts of the house. The design of the house attracts everyone. The design of the house whose design attracts everyone. Whose design. त्यसरी हामीले way of आउँदाखेरि के हुन्छ डिजाइन त्यसरी the design of the house whose अर्को हेर्नु ल यसरी हामीले हुज लगायौँ it is a new car. It is a new car. यो नयाँ कार हो. I want to know. I don't know the driver of the car. Driver of the car. It is a new car. I don't know the driver of the car. अब यहाँ हेर्नुहोस् त. It is a new car whose driver I don't know. It is a new car. The driver of the car भनेपछि whose driver I don't know. यसरी हामीले के गर्छौं त? It is a new car. यो नयाँ कार हो. It is a new car whose driver जसको driver whose driver I don't know. Whose driver I don't know. Whose driver it is a new car. यो नयाँ कार हो. Whose driver I don't know. It is a new car whose driver I don't know. It is a new car whose driver I don't know. त्यहाँ whose driver गर्नुस्. अब दुईवटा वाक्यमा एउटै वस्तु घटना विषय परिस्थिति आयो. दुईवटा वाक्यमा एउटै वस्तु घटना विषय परिस्थिति आयो भने whose लगाउनु. दुईवटा वाक्यमा एउटै विषय वस्तु घटना परिस्थिति आयो भने दुईवटा वाक्यमा एउटै दुईवटा वाक्यमा एउटै विषय घटना विषय वस्तु एउटै विषय घटना परिवेश दुईवटा वाक्यमा एउटै विषय घटना परिवेश ठाउँ आएमा which गर्ने. तपाईले ठाउँ आयो भने ठाउँ आएमा WHICH which गर्ने. ठाउँ आएमा WHICH which गर्ने. which गर्ने. एउटै विषय आयो भने पनि त्यही हुन्छ. वस्तु आयो कुनै अब्जेक्ट पनि आयो भने पनि हेर्नुस् त. I sold my laptop. अघिकै प्रश्न है. The laptop was not working well. यसलाई इट गरे पनि हुन्छ. It was not working well. यसले राम्ररी काम गरेको. यो इटलाई WHICH which गर्दिनुस् भयो नि आयो. I sold my laptop which was not working well. अब यहाँ हामीले के गर्नु पर्यो त? कुनै पनि वाक्य IT इट आउँछ भने which लाग्छ नि. तपाईले त्यहाँ नोट लेख्दा पनि हुन्छ. वाक्यमा IT इट आएमा which लाग्दछ. वाक्यको कर्तामा IT इट आएमा which लाग्न सक्छ. इट आएमा which लाग्न सक्छ. WHICH which लाग्न सक्दछ. which लाग्न सक्दछ. वाक्यको कर्तामा IT इट आएमा which लाग्न सक्दछ. तपाईले के बुझ्नु पर्यो त भन्दा वाक्यको कर्तामा IT इट आएमा which लाग्न सक्दछ. which लाग्न सक्दछ. which लाग्न सक्दछ. अब त्यो इट लाग्यो है. Ram passed his Ganga passed his final exam. Ganga passed his final exam. गंगा passed his final exam. गंगाले फाइनल एक्जाम पास गर्यो. It is a good news. गंगा passed his final exam. It is a good news. यो it आयो फेरि हेर्नुहोस् त. It is a good news. यो शुभ समाचार हो. यो IT it लाई तपाईले के गर्नुस्? WHICH which गर्नुस्. गंगा passed his final exam, which is a good news. यहाँ तपाईले के गर्नु पर्यो? यो जस्ता तस्तै लैजानुस्. यहाँ देखि के हुन्छ त? सेम हुन्छ. गंगा passed his final exam. WHICH which is a good news. किनकि IT it भनेको के को लागि प्रयोग हुन्छ त? IT it भनेको वस्तु घटना परिवेशको लागि. गंगा passed his final exam, which is a good news. Which is a good news. त्यसलाई हामी के गर्यौ? Which is a good news. गंगा passed his final exam, which is a good news. जुन शुभ समाचार हो. अब कहिलेकाहीँ वाक्यको दुईटै वाक्यको कर्तामा एउटै स्थान आयो भने नि which लाग्छ. जस्तो यहाँ हेर्नु त, पोखरा is a beautiful city. पोखरा is a small city. ल ब्युटिफुल कति भयो? पोखरा is a small city. पोखरा is in गण्डकी. पोखरा is in GANDAKI गण्डकी. पोखरा is in गण्डकी. पोखरा is a beautiful city. पोखरा is in गण्डकी. यो पोखरा र त्यो पोखरा के हो त? सेम हो. त्यसैले पोखरा is a small city which is in गण्डकी. Which is in गण्डकी. अब यहाँ के भन्नु पर्यो त? पोखरा is a small city. पोखरा is a small city. पोखरा small city हो. WHICH which is in गण्डकी. Which is in गण्डकी. Which is in गण्डकी. पोखरा is a small city. पोखरा सानो सहर हो. Which is in गण्डकी. Which is in गण्डकी. कुनै ठाउँ आयो. कुनै कृपा sold a house. Our parents were living in it. Our parents were WERE. Our parents were living in it. त्यो घरमा उनका प्यारेन्ट्सहरु, our parents were living in it. Deepa sold a house in which her parents were living. Deepa sold a house. Deepale घर बेचे. Deepa sold a house. Deepa sold a house. Deepale घर बेचे in which जसमा. In which जसमा our parents were. Or in which her parents. In which our parents were living. In which our parents were living. In which our parents were living. In which her parents were living. Deepa sold a house in which Jasma our parents were living. In which Jasma our parents were living. Deepa sold a house. Deepale घर बेचिन्. In which Jasma our parents were living. त्यसमा preposition आयो. त्यहाँ in it भने in it भनेको के हो? I decided to buy a new house. मैले नयाँ घर किन्ने निर्णय गरेँ. हेर्नुस् है. I decided to buy a new house. I decided to buy a new house. मैले नयाँ घर किन्ने निर्णय गरेँ. I paid. मैले तिरे. I paid Arias 40,000 for it. I paid Arias 40,000 for it. मैले यसको लागि 40,000. I decided to buy a house. I paid Arias 40,000. मैले यसको लागि के गरेँ? 40,000 तिरे निधो गरेँ. I paid Arias 40,000 for it. यसको लागि मैले 40,000 तिरे निधो गरेँ. I decided to buy a new house. मैले नयाँ घर किन्ने निधो गरेँ. I paid Arias 40,000 for it. For which जसका लागि. I decided. अब यहाँ के हुन्छ त? I decided to buy a new house. जस्ता तस्तै भयो. I decided to buy a new house. मैले नयाँ घर किन्ने निधो गरेँ. I decided to buy a new house. नयाँ घर for which? For which जसका लागि. For which जसका लागि. I paid Arias 40,000. I paid paid Arias 40,000. I paid Arias 40,000. I decided to buy a new house. मैले नयाँ घर किन्ने लु गरेँ फर व्हिच जसका लागि I paid RS 40,000. यसरी फर व्हिच यहाँ के भयो त फर इट आयो भने इन इट र फर इट आएको छ भने फर व्हिच लाग्छ वाक्यमा इन इट र फर व्हिच भए सरी इन इट र फर इट भए के लाग्दो रहेछ त इन इट छ भने के भयो इन इट छ भने इन व्हिच भयो इन इट छ भने इन व्हिच भयो त्यसैगरी फर इट छ भने के भयो त फर व्हिच किनकि यो इट भनेकै के हो त व्हिच हो त्यसरी बुझ्नुपर्छ ल आजको टपिक त्यति गाह्रो टपिक होइन सजिलै टपिक हो यो धेरै सजिलो बच्चा बच्ची टपिक ल अब भोलि हामी यहीबाट कति बाँकी छ यहीबाट हामी सुरु गर्छौँ है त ल थ्याङ्क यू